from the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
1450 WOL, Washington, D.C. 95.9 W240DJ, WMMJ HD3, WDCJ-FM HD3, and worldwide at WOLDCnews.com.
The following program is paid for by Barbara Arnwine.
The topics, views, and opinions expressed on the air and via All Igniting Change with Barbara Arnwine, platforms by host Barbara Arnwine Esquire, guests, and supporters are their own and are independent of any organization, entity. Nothing said on the show or any of its platforms constitutes a client-attorney relationship or serves as legal advice counsel. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to Igniting Change, its platforms, or the show's host. It's time now for Igniting Change, a weekly provocative and empowering program where you, the listener, can ignite change. Now here's your host, Barbara Arnwine.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.
Stand up for your right. Hi, good afternoon, East Coast, and good morning to all the rest of the nation. Oh, we got some important topics to talk about today because they affect every single state in this union. We're going to talk about what's going on with the redistricting battle in this country. We're going to talk about what's going on with these Alligator, Alcatraz model programs that are, just nothing but illegal operations. We're going to talk about all of these issues, and we're so glad that you have tuned in to hear this show. So I'm going to bring up my mighty, amazing co-host. You know he's one of the nation's most fierce, amazing attorneys. He is the chair of the board of the Transformative Justice Coalition and one of the boldest, baddest strategists out there when it comes to fighting for voting rights and our civil rights and civil liberties. I'm talking about none other than the mighty Daryl D. Jones. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, Barbara, it must be Tuesday. It must be noon Eastern Standard Time because we're talking about igniting change. Oh, my goodness, Barbara. What can I say? 2021, we thought that change was being ignited out of Texas when Texas was trying to mess around with people's voting rights, and we turned around and Representative Ron Reynolds and Representative Jasmine Crockett and all those Democratic delegates and representatives out of Texas took flight to stop the voter suppression that was occurring then. Here we are in 2025. What is it? What is happening, Barbara? This is like that machine where you go back in time rather than forward. My goodness, here we are doing it again in Texas. What a time we're in. What a time we're in, Barbara.
Well, we have warned people that these anti-democracy forces are persistent, relentless, ruthless, and absolutely wrong-headed, and that they're determined to destroy our democracy, and they continue to fight. And we will not fight back. We fight forward towards democracy. So for that reason, we're glad to bring you this show today. The title of the show is Wanted. 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 Texas legislators flee Texas, the unjust redistricting and Alcatraz protests. We are so glad that we have some amazing guests who are joining us today. Let's see who's already on the line with us. Let me see if we've been joined by John Nichols. John, are you there?
I am here.
All right, everybody, we are blessed. It's been a while since we've been able to have the wonderful, renowned, outstanding, award-winning author and journalist John Nichols to join our show. He is the National Affairs Correspondent for The Nation and Associate Editor of the Capital Times. He has authored or co-authored so many books, including The Genius of Impeachment, The Death and Life of American Journalism, and last year with Senator Bernie Sanders, a New York Times bestseller. It's okay to be angry about capitalism. Okay now, John. Welcome to Igniting Change.
Barbara, what a pleasure to be with you, and what a pleasure to be, and both of you, of course, both of you wonderful folks. I'll tell you, as rough as it is, and this is the roughest moment, hearing your energetic voices makes me know we're going to win. And so that's a good start for everything. But I will tell you, what we're going to discuss over the next few minutes here, and then as you go on with Ron Reynolds and other folks, is the essential fight of our moment. And I honestly tell you, every other fight matters. Every other fight matters. I'm not trying to diminish anything, right? But I want to tell you, if Trump gets away with ordering the redrawing of maps so that Republicans cannot lose control of the House of Representatives, even when their ideas are exceptionally unpopular and people are ready to rise up at the ballot box against them. If Trump gets away with this, then the basic premises of representative democracy in America have been crushed, and the system of checks and balances is more threatened than it has been in our lifetime. So understand, no small thing. This is literally the shredding of the Constitution. It is literally the shredding of the promise of progress. And if we don't figure out how to stop them, if we don't figure out how to undo this, all of our other goals, which are fundamental, economic and social and racial justice, saving the planet, policies that orient us toward peace and end the horrible nightmare in Gaza, all the things that we want and need become dramatically more difficult, perhaps even impossible to achieve if we don't figure out this Texas thing right now.
Wow. And in that regard, have we been joined by Representative Ron Reynolds?
Hello. It's great to be on with you, Barbara. Yes. I feel the energy, like John said it. Listening to you it is empowering when we're going through these tough, challenging times. So I got a boost, a jolt from just hearing your voice, and I'm fired up now. I'm ready for more action now, more good trouble.
And you know what?
To be on with you and my frat brother Daryl, who I'm on with quite frequently with John on with Santita on the Jesse Jackson show on Sunday morning. So it's good to be on with you. By the way, I'm going to see Jesse today. Santita invited me over Reverend Jackson, so I'm gonna be able to see him at Rainbow Push here this afternoon. So I'm grateful for that. So I'm very blessed to be on today.
Ron, can I just interrupt Barbara and Ron, can I just interrupt for a second?
Yes,
I know most of you are on top of everything that's going on. But Ron, you should tell them why you're able to go visit Reverend Jackson
today.
And why you're in Chicago.
Yes.
Why I'm able?
No, why you're in Chicago.
Oh, why you're in Chicago.
Oh, hey, yeah. I mean, it's not a vacation. It's not. I didn't decide to take a break. You're right. You're right about that. I'm here. Well, really, per Governor Abbott, he just issued the Speaker issued a warrant for my arrest. So I guess I'm here as a fugitive. But I came here breaking quorum. I came here with other Democrats because they were trying to pass a Trump-Abbott racial gerrymander Texas takeover. So I'm here in a spirit of defiance of good trouble with our ancestors to stop this hostile racial gerrymandering of congressional districts in Texas. So we're here to end the special session, run out the clock, and do everything we can so that this bill, House Bill 4, cannot move forward. So that is why I'm here in Chicago. You're right, John. I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Oh, no. Listen. I did not get to introduce you properly, Ron. So let me make sure everybody knows who Representative Ron Reynolds is. He is the Texas State Representative of House District 27. He also serves as chair of the Black Caucus for the state of Texas. He's the first African-American elected as state representative in Fort Bend County since Reconstruction. You heard me. He is the leader of the Black Legislative Caucus in Texas, former associate municipal judge for the city of Houston, past president of the Houston Lawyers Association, and past president of the Missouri City and Vicinity NAACP. And he's a wanted refugee. Political refugee. Oh, my goodness. I mean, John, who would have saw this coming? That we would have a president dictating and mandating to state legislatures that they must redistrict on political partisan grounds so that he can keep control of the House to do his bidding. Who would have thought about this, John? What kind of era are we in?
I got a couple names for you.
All right, we're ready.
John Conyers and John Lewis.
Oh, yes.
Shirley Chisholm. They all talked about, over the years, the need to strengthen the Voting Rights Act, the need to lock things in, and to expand, not just to be satisfied with the progress we've made, but to keep moving. There were people along the way who warned us that there were vulnerabilities, right? This is important because these are our political ancestors. These are our, the people who really, were there. They'd come out of struggle, and they often reminded us that there were dangers. What's happened, and this is a big deal, and Ron and I have talked about this a lot. This is a major thing to understand. What's happened is that we have made amazing progress on voting rights. I mean, if you think of even the lifetimes of a couple people on this show, what we've seen is incredible. However, what we sometimes forget is that there are forces in our politics who will always be looking at that landscape, saying, how do I game this system? How do I make this system into something that will serve me? Historically, they've been subtler, right? They've done, little tinker. They've refused to enforce something, or they've, had a little lawsuit out of one state and see if they get the Supreme Court, start to undo some parts of things that we've gotten. Now with Donald Trump and the people around, they are in an urgent situation, and Trump doesn't respond to an urgent situation with subtlety. Their urgent situation is this: their policies are exceptionally unpopular. They are headed toward a 2026 midterm election cycle in which the chances are, according to polling, according to practical history of politics, the chances are that they will lose their House majority, and they could even lose their Senate majority. And if they do that, then what Donald Trump and his minions are doing, which is redistributing wealth to the billionaire class, which is strengthening their position in society while weakening the position of the rest of us, they know that their project is threatened by an upcoming election. And so they are rolling the dice. They are gambling that they can get Texas, the state of Texas, to redraw its congressional district lines so that they can pick up 5 seats there. Remember, Congress right now, they've only got 219 seats, so they're 1 seat above the clear majority right now. And they want to pick up 5 seats in Texas. If they get away with it in Texas, if the Supreme Court lets them get away with this, that will gut the Voting Rights Act. If they gut the Voting Rights Act, then they will go into Missouri, they will go into Georgia, they will go into other states where they've got complete control of the legislature, the governorship, and they will start redrawing maps before the 2026 election so that they can literally take seats that were designed to be representative of America, not just the states, but of America. They will take these seats, make them solid Republican seats, and potentially create a situation